All right, so we have to talk about that unseasoned piece of boiled chicken named Lena Dunham.
I'm the librarian, and I came to read.
I mean, I knew that I would eventually make this video because I feel like I've dragged her so many times before. I'm honestly upset that her name is even in my title. I'm so disgusted because I feel like if Lena Dunham's name is going to be in a sentence, it has to be, you know, push the words themselves before they get on the page or before they get on the web page. They have to be pushed through a filtering system so you can get all that disgusting wannabe feminist, so you can get all that white supremacist, so you can get all that ugliness off of the letters themselves so that you can, you know, place them in that sentence on your web page, okay? Which is why I was very upset that Lena Dunham thought it was okay to place her name in the same sentence as Viola Davis. I was like, wait a minute. We didn't put those letters of your name through the filter system yet. Okay? Because we all know that idiotic mentalities, stupid rhetoric is very contagious. So I don't want it to leap up from the letters, from the words of your name and spread throughout the fucking internet. But I mean, it already has. It's too late for that. It's too fucking late for that. I'm so sick and tired, and I should have done this video a long ass time ago, but this really just hit the fan. I am sick and tired of Lena Dunham's ass, and you can take that how you want to take it. Hopefully you send this video to her so that she will be able to see just how I don't want to see her ass on my timeline. I don't want to see her ass on my fucking newsfeed. I don't want to see her ass on TV. I don't want to see her ass on nobody's headline unless it's to say, girl, we're getting her ass up on out of here, okay? I'm sick and tired of her ass. Now, when a lot of people talk about failing upward, like if you're a part of the majority group in this fucking country, and y'all already know what that is, you're allowed to just fail upward. We see with these mediocre ass people every day just allowed to get away with all manner of evil, all types of bullshit. I mean, this woman wrote in her own book that she was over here molesting her fucking sister. She wrote that shit in there, and she's still allowed to get up on media and say, what the fuck do we have to listen to her for? For what reason do we have to listen to this woman? What is she going to say that will improve our lives? What is she going to say that will make any type of sense? And, you know, the only time that this woman speaks up is to protect herself, is to preserve herself, okay? And she even does a shitty job at that. Lena Dunham, you look like a underbaked ass cookie that no one wants to eat, and we just left that shit. We left that shit on the tray. We forgot to put that shit in the oven. Well, I'm tired of seeing her ass. News broke out recently that she was just like, you know what? All that bullshit that I said to discredit Aurora Perino. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name correctly. I don't know if y'all remember, like a year ago, Aurora said, girl, she told the world, she told everybody, like, girl, look, I was raped in 2012 by Murray Miller. Now, he is one of the writers on Lena Dunham's show Girls or whatever, and we collectively decided that Girls is constructed like a shabby piece of plywood that is, you know, not good for any type of foundation, and yet Lena Dunham keeps building on it. She keeps piling the mediocrity on it. She keeps piling the white supremacy and white feminism on it, and she expects us to give a damn about anything that she says. So Aurora Perino, you know, she came out last year saying that in 2012, when she was 17, when she was 17, she was raped by Murray Miller, one of Lena Dunham's writers. So Lena Dunham, when that happened, Lena Dunham said, hey sis, you know, I know I'm all about this woman coming forward. I know I'm all about this, you know, women's empowerment and taking women seriously when they talk about sexual assault and rape and shit like that. But in this particular instance, she is one of the 3% that is misreported. And so, you know, based off of the insider information that I have with, you know, my writers and my staff and shit, girl, that we believe that this shit is not, essentially this is what she's saying, we believe this shit is fucking made up, girl. Like she continued to talk, she continued to discredit this actress who just wanted to share her story and make sure that people were held accountable for what was going on. And and Lena Dunham just acted like this woman was fucking lying, like she was making up this shit. And see, this is a problem that I have with a lot of white people who claim to be feminists. It's like they only focus, because this woman, Aurora Perino, she's a black ass woman, okay? So it's interesting to see how not only Lena Dunham, so many other white feminists and the media, period, takes like how y'all will take a story from white women, just, oh my God, we gotta take care of her ass. But a black woman, she seems to be disposable. And so that's why we have things that just remind y'all that we actually, like, black people exist, black women exist, and we deserve to be heard. And then y'all get mad at even that, like us saying, hey, listen to us, because we're out here like dying and getting abused. But y'all, it's just crazy as fuck that y'all don't give a fuck. But whatever. Lena Dunham, spent all her time trying to discredit that woman. So now, recently, this week she came out, Lena Dunham was just like, girl, I'm sorry for lying. I lied. I made all that shit up, and I did exactly what I said I wouldn't do, and now this is one of the greatest regrets of my life, and I just hope that, with your forgiveness and everybody's forgiveness, we can move forward, all type of shit. Let me tell you something, okay? It seems like the only people who are allowed to have these type of these type of astronomical Armageddon type of apocalyptic failures and just get up on media and act like it doesn't happen. It's just fucking white people. They can do whatever the fuck they want to. And I'm so upset that Lena Dunham is really sitting up here acting like she's the fucking victim. You're not the victim. The only people who are victims, Lena, are people who have to sit up here and listen to your mush mouth just regurgitate the destructive words that you never seem to know how to stop. The only people who are victims are the people who are run over and bulldozed by your entitlement, by your feelings of, oh girl, well, I fucked up and I don't give a fuck about it. I don't have to be held accountable for it, but all I gotta do is apologize and y'all gonna eat my ass. Those are the only victims. Those are the victims. You are not a victim, baby. I'm telling you, the only victim, the only way in which you are a victim is you're a victim of low IQ points. And I can see how that would be something that is probably traumatic, something that you probably can't really recover from, something that you don't understand because you already don't have the IQ points. So I can't imagine you trying to stretch your brain hard enough to understand, hey, I'm pretty stupid, so maybe I should shut the fuck up. I understand that it's probably difficult for you to do, but that's the only way in which you're a victim. You're a victim of your own fucking mind because there's not enough of it. There's not enough of it, okay? And that's why you're a victim of your mind, because there is nowhere to be fucking found. Lena Dunham is an asshole. She feels like she's entitled. I just could not believe that, after all the pain and hell that this woman put, specifically Aurora through, and we're not even talking about the other woman or the other people who had to deal with her obnoxiousness. I just could not believe that she was just A-okay with getting up there and saying, hey, oh, well, girl, I lied. Oh, let's get over it. Forgive me, we'll get over it. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. And that tells you how much people can get away with when their skin is constructed like somebody's whiteout, when it's constructed like Elmer's glue, when it's constructed like the cotton that they want our asses to keep picking, and when it's constructed like the clouds of the bitch that is gonna rain down the rains of fucking Casimir because somebody's whole house is gonna be destroyed. It really does let you know in this society who can get away with mediocrity and stupidity and just all types of heinous ass acts and who can't. Lena, I wish that Lena could see this shit. I wish that she could. So that she can get to the dragging and reading that she thinks she does with her weak ass vocabulary. And bitch, the only reason why you got to where you are is because of the context that your rich white ass has. That's the only reason why your mediocre ass writing even got past any of these fucking writers' room into a pilot. That's the only reason, baby, because of your white privilege. That's the only reason you got your weak ass, projects through these motherfucking doors. That's the only reason. And we are the ones who have to sit here and watch as you vomit up your shitty mindsets all over interviews, all over TV, all over these fucking magazines. We're the ones who have to watch you dry heave the bile of your disrespectful, lackluster ass perspectives. And I'm tired of it. Lena gets up there, tries to destroy your ass, tries to shit on you, and I'm telling you now, it's that same Taylor Swift syndrome. They will be just vindictive, and then they turn around and, oh, it's me, I'm a white girl. I'm so innocent. I didn't know what I was doing. And the people eat it up. They eat it up, okay? And they know that shit. They know they can get away with that shit. But I'm letting you know now that the girls are not as stupid as you're making them out to be. We see you for what you are and who you are, Lena Dunham. And I promise you that we don't want to see you no goddamn more. Take the sheet that you're constructed like, cut some holes in that shit and put it over your head, because that it really does represent what you are and who you are. Take that sheet and put it on your motherfucking head, cut the holes in there, make it a little bit pointy, okay? So that at least maybe we can see, so it can represent exactly who you are, so we can see you from a mile away, we can see you coming, we can run in the next direction. That's the only thing I want. I don't never want to see your motherfucking face again, okay? Lopsided ass motherfucking face. Ain't nobody tell you to be constructed like Harvey Dent with that motherfucking face, but here you the fuck are. Here you fucking are, constructed like Harvey goddamn Dent. Okay, shaking like he was in the shaking in the hospital bed like when Joker came to visit his ass. I'm tired of you. This goes out to any white feminist, any white person, any person, period, who thinks that they can just run over victims, just talk shit about their asses, and then come out a year later, oh girl, I lied, let's move on from it. You might be able to move on from that shit, but these victims are not, they're gonna have to live with this shit forever. They're gonna have to live with the fact that your dumb ass came out here discrediting their asses, knowing good and well you had no secret insider information with these motherfuckers that you talk about, knowing good and well that you're over here trying to lie on these people. These victims will have to live with that shit forever, and while you're over here sucking the peen, just licking up the taint of white media, trying to get them to excuse your shitty behaviors, trying to get them to excuse your purposely vindictive and manipulative and trash behaviors, because you know they will, because you look like some innocent ass white girl to them. Oh bitch, I can remember the type of white girl I remember the type of white girls that would be in my school. They would disrespect the fuck out of your ass, do that shit on purpose, and when you clap back at their ass, they run into the teacher. Oh my god, oh I did. Girl, I said what I said, so what are we gonna do now? You know what I mean? Oh, they love doing that. They are the throw the rock and hide your hands type. It's okay, baby. You're gonna throw that rock and it's gonna end up smashing your whole house, because all you live in is glass, baby. So keep trying it. Keep trying it. The world's going to continue to uncover the shitty person that you are, and no matter how much you try to hide it, no matter how many people you fucking pay off, no matter how many offices you prostrate yourself in to try and get them to pick up this shitty ass scripts, we're going to find you out, girl. You're not that hard to figure out. But what is actually hard to figure out is why that brain isn't working the way it needs to be, okay? And I don't know which specialist you have to see that can, I mean, there's not one that exists right now that can do this, but someone needs to just rewind time, go back to when you were inside of your mother, and just reconstruct whatever the fuck was going on in that brain, so that it can actually work with some type of efficiency, because I'm tired of fucking seeing it. And only when that happens will I ever have a good goddamn evening.